So here we are, we finally made it to the next big safe zone with the Rick and gang. So in this episode, it was a little bit more kind of chilled down, more about cool, like, finding more about, you know, the war, like, about the group and all that, and especially about Eren and, like, also as well, like, his actual boyfriend and stuff like that. It was kind of interesting to find that out. I'm kidding, there was a shitload of fighting in this episode. There was some shit going down in this one. So we get to see, you know, Eren wants them to, like, audition in a way to go back to his society. And you know what? Rick just goes straight into his face and just punches him square in the fucking nose. And I'm like, what, mate? Like, you fucking what? Like, you guy, I mean, I know, like, Rick, like, he's gone through a lot of shit. Like, you know, he's had the whole thing with the barn. He's had the whole thing with the governor and the prison. Like, he's a very superstitious person right now. Like, he don't believe anybody. Like, he probably doesn't even believe himself sometimes. So it's understandable, but to the point of degree that they're going to do it, and it's saying like, look, I've got one other person with me, we've got food, we've got stuff like that, and we've got like a, you know, cars, we could take you there. And like Rick's like has like people go out to investigate that, and like there's just a shit ton of food just there, and it's like, you know, they're trying to see like how many people are out there, and it's like Aaron just said it right. Like, he was like, you know, if I told you there was 3 people, 400, 1, none, you wouldn't believe me. So it's like, he was just trying to tell them throughout this entire way, and it's like, it was just, like, when they went to check his story was legit and all that, there was like, guys, they saw like all this food, and they're like, okay, we're gonna go here, but we're gonna go at night where they don't expect us. And that nearly got them all fucked up, because there were just a bunch of walkers on the road, because they were saying, look, we've cleared this side of the road of walkers, we don't know about that area. And there was just a herd of them just in the middle of the road, and they just like fucked up the car, and it was like up to them to like try and escape. I believe it was like only a few of them, since they were in a camper van. Like, it was, I think it was about like Glenn, Michonne, like Rick, and that and Aaron there. And like fucking Glenn, he nearly lost his fucking life there. Like, he was like nearly got attacked by a walker, and he just smashed his fucking head on it, and it was like, pretty good fucking job. I mean, he even saying to Eren as well, he could have let that motherfucker die there, but it's like, no. And surprisingly, yeah, they actually, we see Eric and Eren, and it's like, surprisingly, yeah, they're a gay couple, which is, I'm kind of wondering why The Walking Dead only just done that now. I thought that would have been established a lot later on in the series, but it was like, I felt like it really wasn't to add anything about like these two really care for each other. It was just like, oh hey, we totally support gay couples in this series and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, I felt like just kind of like a little stunt move. It's like, hey, we're kind of cool gay people, don't worry about it. It's like, so honestly, that was there, and it was just like, okay, that's cool. And it's like, they finally get there. I mean, they had a little road trouble across the way, and they're like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I really did like that Glenn, like his actual training like he got from the 3rd season and all that. Like, I really did like that actually came into fruition, saying, you know, I know how to work these camper vans, because I kind of like stuff like that. Like, they don't forget stuff from like the 3rd season, because, you know, it's always been the prison this and the prison that, and it's like, I kind of like that they're kind of going back to like season 1 and 2 stuff like that. I did really enjoy that. And the episode ended with them arriving at, I believe the place is called Alexandria or something like that. And it's like, I believe that's what the place is called. And from the preview, it's like, they look like they're superstitious as fuck. Like, honestly, I don't know how long it's going to last in this place, whether or not it's going to be good. I mean, I heard like children like laughing, enjoying themselves. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be gunned down immediately, because we do see in the preview that they actually do manage to get in there. So other than that, it was a good episode. Did actually enjoy this one. I'm not too sure about next week's episode, though. I'm kind of a little bit, I'm not too particularly sure whether or not this is going to be a good episode next week. I mean, this one was a good one. Like, I mean, I know I've got Glenn, like, is still up there. He's like, okay, I've got to pick my favourite characters now, because I'm running out of characters to like now. And it's like, yeah, if Glenn would have bit it this week and all that, I would have been like, fuck this. Like, I'm fucking done. I'm done with Walking Dead. Fuck your shit. I'm out. But other than that, yeah, it was a really enjoyable episode. Had fun with it. Probably give it about 7.5 out of 10. Like, a lot of it was just like roaming around and all that, and seeing like if everyone was legit or not. But it's like, it could have been worse. He could have turned into a giant titan or something like that. I know, terrible Attack on Titan reference. But yeah, that's all from me. I want to thank them much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in the next Walking Dead.